Have you ever wondered how marmots might debate the topic of abortion using Star Wars metaphors? A peculiar question, isn't it? Yet, here we are, about to explore this very concept. Abortion, a matter of profound contention, is not just an earthly concern. Imagine, if you will, a universe far, far away where factions of marmots grapple with this very issue. Each faction, distinct in their ideologies, bear uncanny resemblances to entities we've come to know in the Star Wars universe. On one hand, we have the Galactic Empire Marmots. These creatures, much like the Empire itself, believe in order, control, and the power of the collective. They argue that every life, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, plays a crucial role in maintaining the balance of the universe. To them, the Force is a life force, a binding energy that connects all living beings. On the other hand, we have the Rebel Alliance Marmots. These freedom fighters, akin to the rebels in Star Wars, champion the rights of the individual above all else. They contend that just as one has the right to wield a lightsaber, one should also have the right to make personal decisions, including those about procreation. To them, the Force is a symbol of individual empowerment, a tool to be wielded by those strong enough to do so. But it's not just about the Galactic Empire versus the Rebel Alliance. This debate transcends beyond these two factions into the very heart of the Star Wars universe. It's about the Jedi versus the Sith, the light side versus the dark, order versus chaos. It's about the cyclical nature of life and power in the universe, and how we, as beings within it, navigate these complexities. As we dive into this debate, consider where your loyalties lie, with the Rebel Alliance or the Galactic Empire. But remember, this is not about choosing sides. It's about understanding the depth of the issue at hand and appreciating the intricate tapestry of perspectives it weaves. So, buckle up, and may the Force be with us as we delve deeper into this intergalactic issue. The Galactic Empire Marmots, much like the empire they represent, believe in order and control. For these marmots, the issue of abortion is no different. They view life as a series of well-organized systems, each with its own purpose, and every disruption to that system they see as a step towards chaos, a step towards the dark side, if you will. To them, abortion is akin to the destruction of the Death Star. Picture this: a colossal space station, brimming with potential, with countless lives aboard, each with their own stories, hopes, dreams, and destinies. Then, in one swift stroke, all that potential is obliterated, lost to the void of space. That's how the Galactic Empire Marmots perceive abortion. A cataclysmic loss of potential, a disruption of the natural order. They argue that just as the Death Star was designed with a purpose, to maintain the Empire's control and order in the galaxy, so too is each life imbued with a purpose, from the moment of conception. To them, each life is a unique and integral cog in the grand machinery of the universe. And to remove even a single cog, they believe, risks throwing the entire machinery into disarray. But it's not just about order and control for these marmots. They also believe in the power of the Force, that mysterious energy field that binds and connects all life in the Star Wars universe. They argue that from the moment of conception, each life is intertwined with the Force, and to end that life prematurely is to disrupt the delicate balance of the Force. Now, it's important to remember that these are complex issues with many layers of metaphor and meaning. The Galactic Empire Marmots, like their Star Wars counterparts, have a deep commitment to order, control, and the preservation of potential. They view abortion through this lens, seeing it as a disruption of the natural order and a loss of potential life. The Galactic Empire Marmots have made their case. Now, let's hear from their opponents. The Rebel Alliance Marmots, champions of freedom and choice, have a different perspective. In their corner of the galaxy, these marmots believe in the power of choice, a principle as vast and profound as the Force itself. They argue that just as Luke Skywalker, a farm boy from Tatooine, had the right to determine his destiny, to choose to learn the ways of the Force and become a Jedi, so too should individuals have the freedom to make decisions about their own bodies. To them, the issue at hand is not unlike the epic struggle between the Jedi and the Sith. The Jedi, much like them, advocate for balance, for the freedom to use the Force for good. The Sith, on the other hand, seek control and domination, much like those who wish to impose restrictions on personal choices. They draw parallels between the Galactic Empire's oppressive rule and the attempts to control the reproductive rights of individuals. In the Star Wars saga, the Empire sought to control the galaxy, to dictate the lives of its inhabitants, much like how some wish to dictate the personal decisions of individuals regarding abortion. Furthermore, they argue, just as Yoda emphasized the importance of choice and personal responsibility to his apprentices, so too should we respect the autonomy of individuals in making their own decisions. They remind us of Yoda's wise words, "Do or do not, there is no try." This, they believe, underlines the importance of individual choice and the right to act on it. Finally, they call upon the spirit of rebellion, the same spirit that led to the downfall of the Galactic Empire. They argue that just as the Rebel Alliance fought against the Empire's tyranny, so too should they fight against any attempts to control personal freedoms, including the right to choose. Both factions have presented their arguments, but who has the high ground? In this battle of ideologies, there is no easy winner. It's like standing on the precipice of the Death Star, confronted with two opposing views, as different as the light and dark sides of the Force. The Galactic Empire Marmots have argued their case with the precision of a well-aimed blaster. They liken their stance to the rigid order and control of the Empire, emphasizing the importance of preserving life at any cost, akin to the Empire's desire for a uniform galaxy. Their argument is compelling, like the persuasive power of a Sith Lord. However, like the Empire's single-minded pursuit of order, they fail to consider the complexities of individual circumstances. On the other hand, the Rebel Alliance Marmots present a case as passionate as a Jedi's commitment to justice. They equate their belief in choice to the rebellion's fight for freedom, arguing for the right of every Marmot to make decisions based on their unique situation. Much like the diverse species united under the rebellion's banner, their argument is strong, imbued with the fervor of a lightsaber duel. Yet, like the rebellion's idealistic vision, they sometimes overlook the potential consequences of unrestricted freedom. Both sides use the Star Wars metaphors to bring color to their arguments. The Empire Marmots tap into the fear of chaos, much like the Empire's rule through intimidation. The Rebellion Marmots, however, draw upon the allure of liberty, echoing the rebellion's fight for autonomy. Yet, both factions, like their Star Wars counterparts, fall short of addressing the entirety of the situation, leaving room for further discussion and debate. In the sprawling universe of Star Wars, there is no absolute right or wrong, much like in our own Marmot world. Both factions offer well-articulated arguments reflecting the complexity of the issue at hand. At the end of the day, the decision is yours. Which faction of the Star Wars universe and of the Marmot world do you stand with?